world is a vast, interconnected place, yet every year, thousands simply vanish. They leave behind lives, loved ones, and often no discernible trace. This phenomenon challenges our understanding of security and existence itself. How can a person, a physical being, simply cease to be present? The question haunts us, sparking both fear and morbid fascination. It forces us to confront the fragility of our presence in the world. The phrase, "without a trace," is compelling, but it's often a misnomer. In many cases, traces exist, but they are overlooked, misinterpreted, or simply too subtle to be immediately recognized. The initial absence of evidence does not equate to its non-existence. We often imagine a dramatic, sudden event, but the reality is frequently far more complex. The truth behind a disappearance is rarely as simple as it first appears. It demands a deeper, more critical examination. Investigators learn to look beyond the obvious, to question every assumption. What seems like a clean slate can, upon closer inspection, reveal a hidden narrative. The world is full of subtle clues. Sometimes the trace is not physical, but behavioral. A sudden change in routine, an uncharacteristic silence, or a forgotten conversation can be the only breadcrumbs left behind. These are often the hardest to follow. Not every disappearance is sinister. A significant number of individuals choose to vanish, seeking to escape a life they no longer wish to lead. This decision is often born from desperation or a desire for a fresh start. Financial ruin, overwhelming debt, or the threat of legal repercussions can drive someone to abandon their identity. They seek anonymity, a chance to reinvent themselves far from their past. Others disappear to escape abusive relationships or oppressive situations. They meticulously plan their exit, severing ties and creating new identities to ensure their safety and freedom. The internet has made it both easier and harder to disappear voluntarily. While it offers tools for anonymity, it also leaves a digital footprint that can be incredibly difficult to erase entirely. When a disappearance is involuntary, the implications are far more chilling. Abduction, murder, or other forms of foul play represent the darkest possibilities. These cases often leave families in perpetual anguish. The initial hours are critical in these scenarios. Every moment that passes without a lead diminishes the chances of a safe return. Time becomes an unforgiving enemy. Evidence can be deliberately destroyed or concealed by perpetrators. This makes the investigative process a painstaking battle against intentional obfuscation. The truth is often buried deep. Sometimes the victim themselves may have unknowingly put themselves in harm's way. A chance encounter, a misguided trust, or a simple wrong turn can lead to an irreversible outcome. Nature itself can be an accomplice in disappearances. Vast wilderness areas, dense forests, treacherous mountains, or expansive bodies of water can swallow a person whole. The environment becomes the ultimate eraser of evidence. Hikers, hunters, or adventurers can become disoriented, fall victim to accidents, or succumb to the elements. Their remains may never be found, lost to the relentless forces of nature. Water, in particular, is an efficient cleanser of evidence. Rivers, lakes, and oceans can carry bodies far from their point of entry, making recovery incredibly difficult, if not impossible. Even in less remote areas, a sudden storm or natural disaster can displace individuals, leaving them stranded or buried without a trace. The earth reclaims its own. Mental health crises can also lead to bewildering disappearances. Individuals suffering from severe depression, dementia, or psychotic episodes may wander off, disoriented and vulnerable. They may not even realize they are lost. These cases are particularly heartbreaking as the individual is often not intentionally hiding. They are simply unable to navigate their surroundings or communicate their distress. The urgency in these situations is paramount. Exposure to the elements, lack of medication, or accidental injury pose immediate threats. Every minute counts in the search. The stigma surrounding mental health can sometimes delay reporting or complicate the search efforts. Understanding these vulnerabilities is crucial for effective response. In our hyper-connected age, the idea of vanishing seems almost impossible. Every transaction, every communication, every online interaction leaves a digital breadcrumb. Yet, people still disappear. This digital footprint can be a powerful tool for investigators, providing clues to a person's last known activities or intentions. It can paint a picture of their final moments online. However, for those determined to disappear, technology also offers new avenues for anonymity. Encrypted communications, virtual private networks, and cryptocurrency can obscure their tracks. The paradox lies in technology's dual nature. It can both expose and conceal. It adds layers of complexity to an already intricate puzzle, making some disappearances even more baffling. Human error, bias, and the passage of time are significant factors in unsolved disappearances. Initial investigations can be flawed, crucial details overlooked, or assumptions made. The memories of witnesses fade, physical evidence degrades, and the landscape itself changes. With each passing year, the chances of finding answers diminish. Time is a relentless adversary. Confirmation bias can lead investigators down wrong paths, focusing on one theory while ignoring others. A fresh perspective, years later, can sometimes unlock a cold case. The emotional toll on families is immense. Living in a perpetual state of uncertainty, they are left to grapple with a void that can never truly be filled, a question that may never be answered. Ultimately, the question of how people disappear without a trace remains a profound mystery. It is a complex tapestry woven from human choice, unfortunate circumstance, and the unforgiving nature of the world. While many cases eventually find resolution, some remain stubbornly unsolved, defying all logical explanation. These are the stories that continue to haunt our collective consciousness. They serve as a stark reminder of the unknown, the unpredictable, and the limits of our understanding. The Vanishing Act, in its purest form, is a testament to the enduring enigma of human existence.